So it's time to leave Patnitop. Our day 2 stay is going to be Srinagar. So we are starting now, and yes, it's going to be a dry, hot ride for the day. It's not going to be nice and welcoming weather. It's just going to be super hot weather. And it's showing 6 hours for Srinagar. So let's start our day. All the bikes are set for the day to start, and it was a nice pleasant stay here. And this is a very unique way of sitting in the motorcycle, only by the helmet guy. I was showing the unique way you sit on the motorcycle. It's going to be a nice sunny day today to ride, and it's a dry weather, and Srinagar is going to be super hot. Chalo, milte hai Vasu. Thank you so much. So next time you guys wanna get some help in Jammu, he's the guy. So thank you very much. वो मेरे को बता देना. हाँ जी. और एक राइड हम लंबी करेंगे साथ में. पक्का. करना जाने का. पक्का ज़रूर करेंगे. Done. Best wishes. Yes, thank you so much. We're just getting out of Patnitop now. In Patnitop, though it's sunny, the weather feels pleasant. It's kind of cold, not cold, but then nice, pleasant weather. And looking at this beautiful mountain, looking at this beautiful greenery around is fantastic. It's nothing like this. And today it's going to be a long journey as well, though we have a smaller or a shorter distance to cover. The reason is in Banihal there's almost always there is a complete traffic jam, and in Ramban most of the time there is landslides, and because of it there's a change of route, and that can get sometimes really draggy, so it will take some time to come out of it. We'll try to cover our time though. Google is showing around 5.5 hours to reach there. We will try to see what best we can do. So you can see spot some snow tops there around that place, and we are heading towards that itself. So from here you can get those glimpse of the snow tops. There are mountains with snow caps already now. So Hemant is just going ahead because we're creating some content as well. So we have our video content creator Himanshu, and then of course Hemant is doing lead, partial leading whenever needed to do some photo shoot, and then he's tailing us today, and also marshalling as well, because when you're taking some content, pictures, photos and all, you need him, or it's necessary for him to go backward and forward. So that's what he's doing. And this route is a different route that we're taking towards Srinagar. This is not the same route that we came yesterday. Yesterday was a total different route that we took, and here this route is a little bit of unpredictable. There's bad patches here and there, so you can't really keep throttling. Every now and then you have these bad patches that you see, and by the map you get an idea as to how twisty and windy these roads are, and you know, the mountain is absolutely beautiful. And you'll see a lot of reflecting lights there. All are solar panels. So most of the places they use solar panel here because of the extreme heat what they get, also because the sun. It only makes sense for them to use solar panel. And during winter they'll switch to either wooden fire or electric gas, whatever that is. Look at these beautiful Christmas trees, amazing, and the way they grow is so symmetric and so scenic. It's just fantastic whenever you come here. So Srinagar, like I mentioned earlier, also it's going to be hot. And once we get down this valley as well, it's going to be hot because we will go back to mainland again. So here it was a mountain, and that will be proper mainland, and we would want to explore Srinagar a little bit. As far as I know, what Hemant has told me, that the stay that we have is beautiful and has a nice lake view to it. So let's see how it goes. So here, while we are going, there's some procession going on. So there's a complete traffic jam. So that's why there's some procession and we are lagging here. And it is with complete police protection. Not too sure what exactly is the procession for, but then that's blocking our way as well.
Rose milk. What is the strawberry? Strawberry with soda. It's the strawberry milkshake soda. Strawberry soda milkshake. Shake soda.
So there's a tunnel now which we need to cross. Just waiting for all the boys to come. And then yesterday we didn't take this route, we came on the other route, and while going we are taking this route down. We missed the entire tunnel and came here, but then now we are complete. There is again truckers, and then the tunnel today what's happening is they're doing only one way, so only traffic from this end are allowed to go towards that end and not from that end to this side. So that way we are lucky in a way, we can easily make it from here. But despite of that, there is full traffic jam. And by the time we reach that place, we will be completely covered with dust. Complete. It's super dusty. And all this is a common scenario here. Very common. So we have to make ourselves some way and keep going. If we get stuck here, we will be stuck here for at least couple hours, nothing less than 3-4 hours. So it's always better just keep going, make your own way and keep going. This is exactly where my entire team got stuck last year at Chandrakot when we were coming from when we were doing that K2K ride, and we had our lunch here. I started early, but then rest of them got completely stuck here because after 2 o'clock they were not allowing any vehicle to go forward. So now we are just cutting through wherever possible, and then we'll go, because this can get really onto your nerves, especially when you're on motorcycle, because there's no shade, nothing. It's super scorching hot. That's why. So it's very important that we keep making ourselves some route and keep going. Once we clear this, then we are sorted. All of us are stuck here now. We need some space to get in. Ruba. ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ हेमंत हम यहाँ पे स्टक हैं आ रहे हैं हेमंत हाँ हम यहाँ पे पकड़े हुए आ रहे हैं We're just trying to figure out how we can go. Best way to get out of the situation and making our own ways. This is called Ramban. Ramban, yeah, it's called Ramban, and this is where the landslide happens, and this is a very common scenario here. So you see, all of this is landslide here. Everything is landslide. So once we get ahead of this place, then we are taken care of. Once we reach Banihal, but then if we get stuck here, we can get stuck here forever. And it can go as long as 5-6 hours. It's very important to come out of the situation as soon as possible. So we are making our own ways and going. And you see the landslide here so evident. And thank God we are on expulses. Most of us, if not everyone. Yeah, so most of us, that's what I said, most of us, if not everyone. And it's easier to ride this machine here, easier to maneuver, good off-roader, and does its job perfectly. That's what we told, it's gonna be dusty. ಹೌದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಶೆಡೆ ಬಂದೇನಾ ಶೆಡೆ ಬಾಯ್ ಬಂದೇನಾ ಏನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡು ಶೆಡೆ ಬಾಯ್ come on right guys, come on right for now. And look, you can see these military vehicles fully loaded with proper guns. So currently where we are going, Srinagar is normally a very unrest place. Most of the time there is something or the other happening. So you need to be extremely careful, and if you are a tourist, make sure you do not interact with localites, or they'll come and purposely get into a fight with you, ask you unnecessary questions. Just be quiet and do not get into any kind of conflict with them, because that can really get bagged. Just today we are getting a little bit of off-road patch now. As in, when we are saying off-road, it's a bad patch, not actually the literal meaning of off-road. Just keep going. Super dusty day, super dusty. And the problem is, everybody is like, I want to go first. Nobody has that lane discipline. Nobody wants to follow the rules. Somebody has burned their clutch, can smell that, and brakes as well. So boys are getting a taste of what Ladakh used to be earlier. This is just like a 0.1% of that. How Ladakh used to be earlier. So let's get out of this situation and I'll come back once we are out of this, because this is going to be more or less similar unless there's something interesting. Here's a tunnel that we need to cross. I am not aware of this earlier. So let's see. I can't see anything after the bright sun out there coming in. Literally I have zero visibility. They put complete water inside, or I don't know if it's snow melting and the water is coming through this place also. Okay, now at least there are lights. When I initially entered, I was completely blind. And here we are, finishing and coming out of the tunnel. And suddenly you see, once you come at this side of the valley, the entire topography changes again. Look at this, completely changed, different thing, complete change of perspective again. And you see that side of the valley, there's a different vegetation, and again this is a valley, again there's a different type of vegetation. Where are the boys? So D2 is right behind me, but can't see any of the other boys. See the block on the left? That's why we are taking the road parallel to it, and that's why we think we have to rush out as soon as possible, because if you get stuck here, it's like you are stuck here for a long time. So we have to make sure we come out of this situation at the earliest. And this is very common here. It's not like it's a new thing, very common. So truckers and all, they don't mind. They are stuck here for some days sometimes. So the thing is, you'll have to wait till they open the gate on the other side, and there's a particular time, so many vehicles they'll let go, and then, you know, it's kind of other way around.